On the last night of our trip to New Mexico, western U.S., we went to Carlsbad, New Mexico, way down in the southeastern corner of the state in Eddy County. And in a previous video, I showed the town of Roswell that we drove through on our way to Carlsbad that is in Chaves County, just to the north. We took the same road that goes through Roswell, Route 285, and it goes through Artesia down to Carlsbad. And the reason we were staying at Carlsbad was because there's no lodging at the Carlsbad Caverns National Park, and that's where we were going to go the next day, which I'll show in the next video. So in driving down, we went through Artesia. I just wanted to make note that it is another place you could possibly stay if you need a place to stay before you go to Carlsbad Caverns. It looked like a cute town. It has an oil refinery right by the downtown, but for having an oil refinery right in your town, it still looked like a kind of a cute town. So, and I did think I saw some lodging there. So that is an option. And when we stayed in Carlsbad, there didn't seem to be any other really good option. Maybe one or two other places, but the place we stayed was here, the Trinity Hotel, which is in an old converted bank building. It's the only building in Carlsbad that's on the National Register of Historic Places. And this is in the morning that we left. On Route 285, I just want to show that there is a lot of traffic that goes by during the day. At night, it's very quiet, or pretty quiet, but during the morning, it's a very busy road. It goes right by the hotel. So this just shows you where it is. It's right in downtown as 285 comes through town, and then there's another major road that goes off to the northeast. And we didn't get over to the Pecos River, but that's what that blue is, the lower Tanzo Lake. It's where they've dammed up the Pecos and created kind of a thin, long lake with a park around it. Looks nice. And even though the traffic is going by heavily outside, it's nice and quiet on the inside where they have a restaurant on the first floor with high ceilings. It's a nice place to have breakfast and dinner. So here's a picture of the hotel taken at night that was there at the hotel, and you don't see any traffic. And this might even have been taken before the building was renovated and converted into a hotel. So it looks pretty historic. And here's the restaurant again at night. It has a mezzanine in the back. It's cool. Very high ceilings. And while you're waiting for your dinner, you can read about the history of the building. And I was kind of excited to see that Pat Garrett, the sheriff who caught and killed Billy the Kid, he had his offices in this building. It's one of the interesting parts of its history. And while we were waiting, I took advantage of having a Santa Fe beer, which was very good. Highly recommend that. And my wife wanted to check out the little gift shop that they had there in the lobby. So this is a closer up view of the downtown. And we walked around this area at night. All the stores were closed, but as someone else noted in another YouTube video, there were no vacancies in the downtown. It might not be the most thrilling thing, but it's an interesting downtown to walk up and down the streets. We were the only people on the streets. So in a way, it was kind of, I don't know, you have to keep checking out things to make sure that there's nobody lurking or anything, but it was a nice place to walk around after dinner. And then when we came back to the hotel, there's a separate entrance to the upstairs rooms where there's about 5 or 6 rooms. And since the building is so tall, you have to walk up 2 good-sized flights of stairs. So when we were lugging our suitcases up, there is no elevator, but we made it up. And this is the hallway. It has a nice chandelier in it, very well appointed. And this is our room with nice furnishings and super cool, nice bathroom. Again, very well done. And when we left the next morning, there's a back stairway where it was like 3 flights of stairs, and you come outside and walk outside. And this is another motel hotel behind the Trinity. Looked kind of interesting, kind of retro. So it's another possible option in downtown Carlsbad. Here it again is our hotel. We were on the 2nd floor and highly recommend it. So in the next video, I'll show our visit at Carlsbad Caverns National Park, which we drove to after we stayed in Carlsbad. Thanks for watching.